Čaute lidi, vítám vás u kouzelného videa. Možná se ptáte, proč kouzelného? No, protože budeme hrát Hogwarts Legacy. V minulosti jsem už to hrál a je to na mém kanále, takže pokud se chcete podívat, tak navštivte můj kanál a dejte odběr, like a zvoneček, ať vám neunikne žádné nové video ze světa čar a kouzel. A my už můžeme jít na to. A pokud v budoucnu budete chtít nějaký stream, tak mi dejte vědět do komentářů a já vám ho udělám. Tak jsme tady. Počkej, co? Jo, my jsme měli soupeřit s těmi od Viktora Rukuda, ale to je jedno. Tak dáme to a pokud se nám to nepodaří, tak dáme jiný quest. Tak. Hogwarts. Tak. Jo, tady je to.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade and we will devise a plan.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Takže Viktor, jak tam bude? Viktor, jak tam bude, no? Tam bude. Teď.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together.
Aha,
What's that you've got there?
to si nevšimaj, to je nic.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Dobré, v prdele. Už to vidím.
That's the best.
Try not to make this
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. You'll need to be quicker than...
Stupid one.
That's the best you can do.
Arrest them on places.
Knob it.
Confringo. Defendo.
With the explosives!
Bombarda.
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Potato.
Not like that, Colin.
Ontario.
What do you need me to do?
Wingardium Leviosa. Stupid one.
Knew you were still hanging. You can't hold up for
Explosive!
pay for your deeds. No more happy days, Billy. How dare you! You cannot control me!
Momentum. Stupid one. Glaciers. Leviosa. Stupid one. Potato.
You'll pay for that!
Arresto Momentum. Stupid one. Confringo. Defendo.
Leviosa!
You made a great mistake.
You like games, do ya?
You're no match for me.
Stupid one.
You're going to regret that. Expulsion!
Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Bombarda.
Damn you!
I know you're
Stupid one.
you weaken.
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Stop that right now. Well, you You'll have to do better. Expulsion!
Stupid.
Still!
I conducted onwards. You will pay for your... Expulsion!
Stupid one. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder.
Expulsion!
Potato.
What are you doing on?
Electricity. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Only delaying the inevitable.
Try and make this impossible. Come on.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Confringo. Defender. You're stupid one. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
Knob it.
Stupid one. Wingardium Leviosa. Imperium. Accio.
Did I hurt you?
Knew you were still hanging about. Just warming up.
Arresto Well done.
I want some nice out of your eyes.
To your knees.
Incendio.
I'm not done with you.
You're a big tiger. You haven't got a friend.
Confringo. Defender. Stupid one.
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like being on fire.
Incendio!
You'll pay for that.
Bingo!
Potato.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Arresto Momentum.
Stupid one.
Confringo.
You made a great mistake. Had enough?
Dodged an attack.
Potato!
He's in the clouds, this one.
Confringo.
That's it all. Potato! Learn that in first year, did ya?
You can't hold out forever.
Confringo. Potato.
I've seen better.
I'll bet that one.
Incendio.
Nice try.
Incendio!
And it's just...
Confringo. Potato.
Don't think you're going to get out of this.
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarder. Thought you had me there.
I'll make you
Wingardium Leviosa.
Bingo! No more. You survived on the next
Potato. Stupid one. Imperium.
nothing.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Bombarder. Confringo. Defender.
Potato!
Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Arresto Momentum.
Confringo!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo.
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo the armors!
With your skills on. Hang on. Is that the best you've got?
That's just the beginning. What was that?
That's proper football, that is.
Potato! Stupid! Stupid! There we go! Confringo!
Confringo!
Hang on. You haven't got a friend.
Confringo!
And I haven't even had the tea yet.
Confringo!
Potato!
Defender!
Aha! I Incendio!
Was that going to be an attack of some sort?
Incendio!
Confringo!
Už jsem to znal.
Trouble's brewing without my friends.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Potato!
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Incendio! Another pitiful beast.
Pathetic!
Expulso! Rookers don't go down it. You're going I know your kind. You weaken quickly. Come on, you're through.
Confringo!
Potato!
Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Stupid one! Bombarda!
You will pay for your deed. I'm not done with you.
You'll regret crossing my path.
You can't hold out forever.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Stupid one to get out of this alive. Might want to look up. Made a great mistake. Expulso! Lookers are at rest. Flash of inspiration. What? Death from above.
Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Stupid one!
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! A lamb to the slaughter.
Confringo!
Try to find this true
Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one!
Pay for your deeds.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one!
I'm just warming up.
Stupid one! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You're no match for me. My one! Come on, too afraid to fight back? Is that all? I can't be done with.
Well done, child.
No more happy days for you.
Perfect. Top. Stupid one. Back. Finger. Thought you had me there. Potato.
That's the best you can do.
Stupid one.
Novice.
Confringo. Potato. Confringo.
My best work, I'll admit.
That's the best you can do.
Cynthia!
What is that? Stupid one.
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
Nice try. Are you even trying, Cynthia? Arrest them on Glacius. Leviosa. Confringo. Finger.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Rookwoods don't go down easy. Confringo!
Arrest them on time for some assistance. Wingardium Leviosa. Imperio.
You're easier to spot than an run.
Confringo.
Aha! Back the ball. Knew you were still hanging about.
You won't escape again. Wingardium Leviosa.
How delightful. Protego! Confringo!
Confringo.
Had enough?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Good job.
So close.
Confringo!
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Having Barry for you. Depulso.
To your knees.
Bombarda. Defender.
Confringo!
Confringo. Actually quite beautiful.
Cynthia! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio! Feel a burning sensation. Stupid. Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like being on fire. It's Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Confringo!
You die for
Confringo. Bombarda.
Is this Hogwarts best?
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo!
Arresto Glacius. Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
to the slaughter.
Stupid. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Confringo. Finger.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incipio.
The flames consume you.
Confringo. Expelliarmus Bombarda. Pathetic. Put it to sleep.
Pathetic.
Stupid one. Whoa. Confringo.
Tak jedem na Avanu a jdu jiný quest plnit, vole. To je fakt jako z té hry se nepohneme.
There's Ollivanders.
Jinak.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
A já tu mám. Level. Speak matter outside Hogwarts. Jdeme na folder, nemám už fakt.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Se naučím ty zakázané kotle, vole. A možná to půjde s tím. Nevím, no. To je nejhorší tohle. Podle mě teda. Nevím, jestli to někdo dal, ale za mě je tohle nejhorší. Ten Viktor Rookwood a jeho kamarádi klupy.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
And the odd charm or two.
When the youngest was put into Ravenclaw. Still, she has always been quite.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Aha, to se vrátím na příčnou ulici. Tak je možno s ním promluvit.
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
Revelio. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Is the new reversal hex really?
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Yeti's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city. Centaurs have never had much...
Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. You'll just hear that. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Defender! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Come back here! Hang on! Stupid one!
What are you?
Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Clumsy little bacteria!
Time.
Oh, what's the Stupid! You won't escape again!
Made of great.
Little son should have stayed at school. What have come? Little git, I shall end you.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow.
Now to finish the
Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
That's more! Might want to look up.
Arresto momentum.
active, aren't we? Expulso! Day of divine! Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Will you hold still?
Bombarda!
What are your thoughts on
Electricity! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Glacius!
It was the poems that was taken from Master's fingers. I'll be thrilled to have them back.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Now you've gone too far.
Accio!
Arresto Momentum.
Confringo!
Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
Confringo!
Expulso!
Might want to look up. Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's more.
Nobody saw that.
Okay.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew that I had left my one for you. Speak to Mr. Ray over here. On the road.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon it. It must be blocked by something. Any luck with my wand? Please. You must find it. Quickly. My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus, Bombarda.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ne, počkej, já mám polovejček.
Good bolter.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Ještě dva. Nebo respektive dvě.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus, Bombarda. Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus. Protego, Stupefy. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Tam jak se začínat. Já mu to říkal.
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio.
Může mi někdo říct, proč to? Proč tady chodí pomalu?
Tips in the hat.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Ježišmarja,
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
tebe už nepomůžu.
Revelio. Mine now, demigod.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Tady je.
Revelio. Wonder who lived.
Tips in the hat.
past the river near the forest. Must be on the right track.
Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
Is that Infurious wearing wooden jumpers? This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Human. Bow. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Over here!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ramrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wits' end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
I do hope my brother is all right.
A u dalšího videa čau.